Okay, well, I know I posted a video a while back about, earlier today I should say, maybe a few hours ago, I don't even remember. Um, Posted a video a few hours ago, don't know what it said. I'm in my pride shirt, because I'm an ally. Not being an ally. Narrowed it down to 4 guys, who I think, one, they're all going to be first time fathers. That's my upset. They'll all be first time fathers. So, a couple of them are here, a couple of them are actually in Illinois. So, like I said, they're all going to be first time fathers. The one person actually did send the email to them directly about what I would include, because I looked up today to figure out what I would need to do to get an agreement, a legal agreement, sorry, I'm looking for chapstick at the same time, a legal agreement to have them being a donor and what I would need with their donations. Or with their donation. Because I know what I have to do to... Sorry, my lips are chapped here. It's been moist, it's been dry, it's been moist, it's humidity out here. So I know what I want from them specifically. One of my friends actually suggested I do it with a guy, actually do an insemination with a guy actually in Illinois, just in case I want to marry them. Even if I do it with a guy out here, I can still opt to come out here and marry them if that's what they'd like to do. I'm a little hesitant on at least 2 of the guys I want to ask. I already sent it to one person today. I may know their answer already. That's solely up to them. They're going to actually have to discuss that with their partner if that's what they want to do. They already know what the process is to do, what I need to do at this point in time. I'm going to include what I'm going to be doing in the request to them at the same time. And I'm advising all of them they will need to get a lawyer. If they want to participate in this and actually partake and actually do this with me, they're going to need to get lawyers. Because what I'm reading is that even to have somebody be a donor, approach somebody as a donor, I need to go through legal processes to actually guarantee they have their portion settled and I have my portion settled. Mine, I'm just requesting that if they want to do child support, that's solely up to them. I do not give a crap. A lot of people are telling me that I should ask for child support from them because I want to guarantee my kids can go to college. I went to a trade school. My ex-husband went to a trade school. I mean, I'm not going to fault them. If they want to go to trade school, I have student loans out. They can get student loans. It's not that hard. It's just the whole thing. If they keep their grades up, yes, then they can get a scholarship. If they want to go to Harvard, wherever, that's solely up to them. I am not going to stop them. If they don't want to go to college and become a garbage man, become a truck driver, I don't care. I'm not going to stop them. There are plenty of careers. My mother was a secretary. My father was a janitor. A vet tech. I've studied to be a vet tech. I'm going to be an eye-tech. And all I needed was a high school degree to be an eye-tech. But I did have the teching background on me, so hey. You just need to know the tricks of the trade. Simple as that. Once you learn, I do have some type of medical degree. I do have some type of medical background due to the fact that, yes, I was a former vet tech. So I apologize. I'm medicated and my stomach's not feeling well. So I apologize. I'm about to stop abruptly and go run and do what I gotta do, and then I'll come back. But that is one thing I'm looking at too with them. Sorry, I'm gonna stop a little bit here and do what I got, just to breathe and let my stomach settle for a minute. But they can do what they want to do. I will never stop them whatsoever. They want to be truck drivers, they want to be secretaries, I do not care. If they want to go work as a technician or be a cell phone tech, I don't care. They can do what they want. My kids will always have that opportunity. I think a couple of them, because they're all within my age range except one. So I'm looking at it. If that's the one I specifically, I'm going to actually just send it to all 4 of them. I'm not going to hesitate. I'm going to send off all of them the information. And like I said, the one already has it. I just have to do 3 more here. Whoever agrees, it's perfectly fine. I don't care. I'm not going to be picky. If all the other 4 say no, then I know what I need to do. Then I do contact people that, I'll contact a few more people in my state of Illinois and see what they want to do. So it's just a matter of who's willing to do it and who wants to help. I know people who might want to. It's just me approaching them and asking them. That's the other thing too. I don't need a romantic relationship with them. Granted, I've slept with some of them in my past. I really don't need that romantic relationship to actually even pursue, to do what I need to do with them. And I apologize, my dog just went behind a chair and pushed me up, and then it went back. So it is what it is. I may just even, there's clinics in, there's a clinic in Downers Grove that I can also use too, but I had to go through my insurance to do that. Where I'm trying not to pay for what I want to do, I will pay the other way to do what I want to do. Yeah, I know. I'll let you out in a minute here. If I can even last that time when I'm out there with you. So, my dog wants to go out. So I'll get that done in a few. But I even want to get my dog's opinions on who they would like to see their human siblings produced by. I'm getting yelled at by a lab. I really got yelled at by a lab. Alright, I'll be back in a minute. Alright, so just took the dogs out because I got yelled at by the lab. Anyway, so yeah, like I was saying, is that pretty much I've got the paperwork, I've got what I want written up. It's the gist of it. I kind of want to send to the guys to see if they'll agree. If they agree, that's perfectly fine. If they don't, they don't. I'm going to request, I just want a response from them. Simple yes or no. Not, I want to think about it. Not anything like that. I want a response. I'll be like, hey, by the way, I'm going to give you, in Illinois. I'm leaving out the 2nd of January. I won't be back till sometime after that. Because I'll be out there the 4th. I have the shadow on the 6th. And my stomach's doing the thing again. I have the shadow on the 6th. I know I'm not pregnant just yet. The medication I take it if I don't take it that often. But when I do take it every now and then, it just irks my stomach. I don't know what it is. It doesn't irk it all the time, but it irks it sometimes. So I'm going to let them know, yes. Once I send it, I'm going to send it out to them when I'm on the bus going, hey, by the way, I'm on the bus, heading to Illinois. I will see you all after the 6th, because I'll find out on the 6th specifically what my time frame is going to be to get back to Illinois, so I can get packed up. I will have to, I'm trying to buy a car out there, but I may have to rent a car in the meantime, just to help with what I need to do, just to, get to where I'm going to go, and then drive it down here, and then bring it back to Illinois, and then purchase a car. I may have to hold it for a couple weeks until I get a paycheck too, to put down the money too at the same time. So what I'm going to do is then I'll be like, hey, yeah, I'm leaving on the 7th or I'm leaving on the 6th, depending on when I have to be back in Illinois for the job fully. Like, hey, yeah, I'm leaving on this day. I should be back in town. Probably it takes me about 17-hour trip door to door that doesn't include gas and stopping to use the bathroom or anything. Hey, Alice! Alice! Stop! Sorry, the lab went nuts. The healer didn't like it. He was annoying the fuck out of her. She's a senior, and I get it. He's still a young pup. I get it. So, yeah. So, I'm gonna sit there and I'll be like, hey, yeah, by the way, I'll be in town this day. If you want to talk, call, whatever, however, if you want to see me, because I'm trying to stay out here, because if I can start on the Monday, later, perfect, because I do want to do my last trip around the island, pack everything up, and see friends out here, say goodbye to everybody, tell them yes, I've accepted a job in Illinois, get everything done, situated, and head back home. So I'll tell them, hey, by the way, you have till this day. If you want to do this, then I will let you know. I will get a lawyer. You will then have to get a lawyer. If all four agree, that's going to be a whole situation. Then I will have to pick who I want. But I'm thinking out of the four, I may have one or two agree. And I'm thinking I may have one agree. Because the two who I really want, I don't know if the second one's going to do it. The first one, I've already talked to them numerous times about this. They know who they are. They watch my channel. You know who you are. I'm going to say hi to you. He needs to talk with his partner, too, to let them know that this is a possibility that we're going to do. I know the partner does not like me, which I understand. I have been a bitch, and I'm medicated. And when I'm medicated, I freely admit to stuff. I've already freely admitted that if I do anything to put my child in harm or our children in harm in any way, shape, or form, and all guys will see this, and that is going to be a stipulation. If they see I've put our children in harm or our child in harm, they then have the right to terminate my parental rights. They will have access if they want to come out to where I'm living at in Illinois and see the kids or the child. They're more than welcome to. I will never stop them. If they walk in my house, it's a mess, smells something, they then have that right to terminate my parental rights. And if they're in Illinois or if they're in Texas, they then have that right to up and pack the child and go back to Texas. I don't care. I will freely lose my parental rights, and I'm willing to admit, it's even going to be on video here, I will freely lose my parental rights over something that small. Because I want my child to be safe, just like they want their child to be safe. This is a child that we've agreed to make together. We're agreeing that we both need to have the child as safe as we possibly can. They have the right to terminate their parental rights. Terminate my parental rights at that point in time. It's going to be a legally binding contract. All they have to do is invoke that clause, and my parental rights are done. Everything's done. If they want, I'm also stipulating in there for the first, like the first birthday, first Christmas, first Halloween, first Thanksgiving, first Easter, first Valentine's Day, first St. Patrick's Day, first 4th of July, first Memorial Day, first Labor Day, whatever they want to celebrate with the child. We'll do it the first together. After that, I have already freely stated they can have the child for Christmas, Easter, Thanksgiving, Valentine's Day, whatever they want them, solely up to them. Only thing I want is Halloween. I'm a huge Halloween fan. I love celebrating Halloween. I celebrate Halloween like it's Christmas. It's that big of a holiday for me. At that point in time, then yes, they'll have the child for any holiday. If they're going to be involved in any sports, and I will include, I will attach what I've put on here. I'll screenshot it, and I will actually attach it to my YouTube page so you all can read it word for word when I'm putting on there for them. Yeah, I'll do it. I was like thinking for a second, I'm like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm going to just put the copy I did for my ex-husband on there. I will change out everything for everybody else stating certain things. Yes, if I live in the state of Illinois, I've given the one person permission to state that if I'm living in the state of Illinois, they then have the right to, if I opt to move out of the state of Illinois, they then have that right to tell me what state I can move to without hesitation. Because if that person is in Illinois, they're going to want access to their kid whenever they want, or their children, children, they're going to want access to them whenever they want to see them. So I can then move to, so let's see, neighboring states would be Iowa, Missouri, Ohio, Wisconsin, Michigan. I will stay in the Midwest. I will not go. Actually, I won't even do Missouri. Iowa, Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin. Those are the 4 states I'd move to. They would determine which one of those 4 states I'd move to. They then have that permission to tell me which state I can move to. With one of the guys here in Texas, obviously I'll be in Illinois. Once the child's old enough to fly on a plane, I will pay for their ticket out to Texas. They just have to pay for their ticket to come back to Illinois. That's the only thing I would request of them. I'll put that in there too, is that they can pay. I'll pay one way, they pay the other. So that's what I would do. So stipulation I would have there. They're more than welcome to come out to Illinois. I've also given them permission if they want to be in the delivery room when I do give birth. If it is during wintertime, I will gladly drive them with me to the hospital. I will do all the driving since I am certified to do winter driving, other than 2 people that I have in Illinois. They're certified to do winter driving. They know what it's like. They know the snow, they know the slush, they know everything. We don't shut down Illinois as we would shut down out here in Texas. So, I mean, I made the final decision. I narrowed it down to 4 guys. And through their names, and whoever, I let the dogs pick out the names as they went. So the 4 guys, they know who they'll be. Once they get this information, they'll know who they are. And I am not going to go specifically in order of how I have them on the list, but I'll get the information. So, yeah, as soon as I know what's going on, I'll probably post this on my TikTok too. As soon as I know what's going on and what I want to do, I shouldn't even say. As soon as I can find a lawyer in Illinois that's willing to help me get this paperwork drawn up, I will then notify them, and I will need I know a couple of the addresses. I will need the other 2 addresses too. To get this information sent out to them, if they agree. Otherwise, I can send all 4 the information, and whoever wants to do it, they can agree. If they don't want to agree, they'll just send me a message and say, hey, I don't agree to any of this. But that's why I want to send out the first thing. Actually, I won't even send anything out until I know that they've agreed. I'll send the first thing out to them. Like I said, I'm going to request a response before I return back to Illinois the second time. I will need a response before I get back. One of them I know for a fact where we're within close proximities of each other. So if I need to talk to them personally, I can go talk to them if I need to, without hesitation or whatever. Or we can meet up and we can talk in public without hesitation. And if they want to do that, they're also more than welcome to. Then the other ones, I will just get their addresses and be like, hey, you've agreed, I need an address so I know where my child's going to be legally living. And then once everything is ready to go, I will let them know, hey, I'm starting the process. This is what's going on. I'm funding everything myself. I will let you know when you need to come and do a donation. And they will have to come out to the state I'm in. Otherwise, I will have to find a clinic out here that is willing to be a recipient from the other clinic that I'll be using in my state, because they'll probably have to send my stuff with me to go do what I need to do to get this done. Otherwise, they're going to have to go to a donation center. They're going to have to, and I will pay to have the stuff shipped from that donation center to the clinic I'm going to be using in Illinois to do what I need to do. Once everything is done and ready to go, I'll let them know, hey, make your donation by this date so it can be shipped to me in Illinois. And I will let you know once we have fully created the baby and once I'm fully pregnant with the child. And I'm not going to do like a lot of people when they do IVF, they choose like one or two, they choose like one embryo. I am actually going to choose at least 2 or 3 to go in me. So that way, if I do have twins, I have twins. If I end up with triplets, I end up with triplets. I'm trying not to end up with triplets because of the size of the vehicle I want to purchase. But if I end up with twins, I end up with twins. If I end up with one, I end up with one. I don't care. I'm just looking to have at least one child, try to go for 2. And then I will have the other embryos frozen, and then probably roughly 9-10 months after the first one's born, I would probably try to go through the process all over again and try to get pregnant with the second one. Just because, hey, I want 2 as back-to-back as I can get them if possible. So, and this is me medicated, so I'm clear thinking and clear-headed. So, like I said, the person who got the email, they already know who they are. I know they watch my channel. Like I said, saying hi to you, sir. You know who you are. And that was specifically written on my behalf to you, sir, because you know me better than anybody else. So, alrighty, like I said, this is probably going to go on my TikTok too. So, y'all have a good day. I will see you later. Y'all have a wonderful Christmas Eve. I know I got a friend going to stop by and hang out for a few on Christmas Eve. So, it'll be kind of nice to see him. I haven't seen him in a while. It'll be nice to see him again. So, y'all have a wonderful Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. If I don't talk to you guys that day, I will talk to you probably the day after and let you know how my Christmas went. Talk to y'all later.